Let's start with Argentina, Croatia then. Gonzalo Montiel, Marcus Acuna are suspended for the semi-finals. Tagliafico will probably come in for Alonso. De Paul and Di Maria should be fit to start. Croatia are not tired. All players are available. Marcela, you were there for the quarterfinal. You'll be there for the semis. How are you feeling?
I'm quite fascinated by the narrative of Argentina's football and the matches, and how it just seems every game has been a little improvement in whatever identifiable weakness that the match before gave, displayed. And I'm quite fascinated by how Messi settling into his character. The real Messi is taking shape. And I mean, a lot has been said about him being possessed by Maradona or something, because he kind of lashed out at the ref and a Dutch player, the number 19, as he said. But his lashing out was saying, "Go away, you silly." And I just think that's so Messi. Like Maradona would invent an amazing new insult that was so obscene and horrible and interesting that a new language would develop. And Messi's just so kind of silly. It's such a playground. It's like something your granny would say, "Oh, you spilt your soup, silly." And it's just become this brilliant phrase. Like within minutes, there's T-shirts that some people are mixing it with cumbia music, and maybe I can send you some and you could play it. It's fantastic, please. New epic kind of slogan. "Go away, you silly," in Messi speak. And I think this is him settling into being comfortable being him. So obviously he's always, we've always known he hates losing. He gets really angry. I interviewed him in 2009, and he told me how for ages he thought, he didn't know he was really good at football because he thought his older brothers and their mates, whom he played with, let him win because they knew he would have such a terrible tantrum if he didn't win. And so I just think it's a wonderful image of Messi like drooping about, thinking, "Oh, they're going to let me win," because no one wants my really strong lashing out of calling them all silly if they don't let me win. And here he is now, and I just think this idea that he's Maradonized is not. It doesn't work for me, and I think you can see it in those tiny moves he suddenly does, the split second in which he does something genius, like his creating that thing passing to Molina, where you wonder how did he even see that, and then you realize he didn't see Molina, but that's not, he didn't use sight in the same way as we do. And so and everything is about fitting in with the team and managing his anger, whereas Maradona was always about, in 86, Maradona did that amazing run against all these English players, and Valdano was running along him, and for years and years Valdano tells the story of how he was just hoping he would get the pass from Maradona, and then in the changing room after the match, Maradona said, "I could see you there, but I wanted the goal for myself. I wanted to just keep going, and I knew I could do it." And Valdano's like, "How could he see me as well as everything else? Isn't this an amazing specimen of human?" And I think that's Messi's kind of playmaking in 2 or 3 instances throughout the tournament that have been the kind of pivotal point where Argentina haven't gone out because Messi's saved it. It's entirely about Messi understanding that he doesn't want it for himself. He wants the result. He wants the team result and the group result. And then you see it again when at the end, everyone rushes to celebrate together, and he goes to find Dibu Martinez, because I just think he's so tuned into, he's so much part of a bigger thing. I'm fascinated by it.